Hi, welcome to the finish of the logarithmic bow, and I have worked all the way down until I have reached the last 2 rows of pinholes. I've worked all the way across to the 3rd line finishing, and I'm just going to put one lot to one side and work on this section first. I've worked this direction down deliberately so that this will be the last line that I do and I'm not ending at the point. So this is how I take all these pairs in before I end. I've worked this corner pin, the very corner pin, and I'm going to use the pin before it. Let's just get my little proddler. The pin just before it here, this one, is the one I'm going to use twice. So the first thing to do is to I'm now using cloth stitch to go across, a twist, and putting round that pin. That's the only pin that I'm going to use twice. Coming back through using cloth stitch, just jam that corner down there, cloth stitch, twist, no, not a twist, just through and one twist on the outer one. Going back through the passives, going back through that same pair and pick up another pair in cloth stitch, twist, back again, the edge stitch, back again. Now we're building up pairs on the inside of the passives, so they're effectively, the passive edge is becoming thicker and thicker. When I've added another pair, we can start to get rid of some of those, but they need enough space to travel to capture them before we cut off. So I'll take another one in. Work to the out. And now with the 6 passives that I have here, I can now afford to start taking some out. So I'm going to make sure that when I lift up, I can't see a worker underneath. So it's the first, oops, got that caught around a pin, the first and third of the white passives. So that's pink, pink, white, 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 white. So it's pink, pink, pick up the white, pick up the white. Those 2 are going out, pin them out of the way. So I work back through. Now I'm only working back through 4 of those. Pick up another pair from the ground. Work out. Do the edge. And while these are passives that are out at the edge, I'll take another 2 out. So ignore the pink ones, take one of the whites, take one of the whites, alternate. Lay those out. Work through the 4 passives, white passives that I have left. Pick up another pair. Come back out. Oops, I haven't put that in right. 2 pink, white, leave white, white. And work back through. I will do this so that you can see the bobbins as well. So that's the pink passive pair. This is the 4, because I've just taken 2 out. I'm picking up the next 2 that would enter the ground, if it was ground, taking them through with a cloth stitch. Going back through all 6 bobbins, and then the 2 pinks, and then the edge pair. I'm using a two pair edge. When they're nice and snug, ignore the 2 pink ones and take the one and the next one along and take those out. Continue until you get to the very end. When you get to the very end, keep taking as many out as you can along. When you get to the very end, throw an extra couple out on a return, and then with any ends that you do have floating around free, tie them together before you cut off, and any long ends that you're not keen on, that don't seem to want to sit nicely, just take a sewing needle, thread it, and just weave it slightly back through the thicker edge that the extra passives have made. Just gently weave them through, a stitch at a time, and cut them off tight to the bow. Okay, the next video will be assembling the bow. Hope that's helped. Bye.